and trimless. But I just wanted to touch Strasbourg. Steve, you've been here since the beginning. Big night for Arsenal, of course, winning the North London derby, but another big win for Newcastle. And 8 games on the bounce that Alexander Isak has scored in.
Yeah. He's on smoke. It was a good game, actually. Wolves tried to keep it competitive in the first half. We had some good chances. They had some good half looks here and there. I thought it was really. I was kind of obviously very happy that Cunha didn't start from the beginning. But yeah, they played all right, but we had plenty of chances to score. We eventually did. Isak was brilliant, 2 goals and an assist. The defending on the third goal was horrible from Wolves. It was like a wide open, goal for Gordon to just slot in. So yeah, we've got 9 straight wins in all comps. Only Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid are on better win streaks across all competitions. So we're heating up at the right time, and I'm still just kind of flabbergasted that 2 months ago I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good, we won't make Europe and stuff like that. But I think it all starts from the midfield. I'm going to keep talking about the midfield, man. Once you nail down your midfield 3, whatever level you're at, you'll see more consistency, and those guys have to perform. So yeah, we done the business against Wolves tonight pretty comfortably. But yeah, I mean, we're on 4th place right now, overtook Chelsea. That's pretty huge. So yeah, we could maybe get top 4. Top 4 this year, I think we'll have like a Newcastle or a Forest or one of those. I think like a Chelsea or Man City are at kind of risk of missing out, because if we don't have Europe, if we can keep Isak fit, if we can keep that midfield 3 in check, then we can keep winning games. Bournemouth this Saturday is going to be a really good game. It's a really good one. So.
And if you Chelsea and Forest just keep winning games, it basically means City don't make the Champions League next year as well, which
right.
And I would say this, right? City fans will go, yeah, but we'll come back, and you will. But I think City not qualifying for it, they're going to go big in the summer. It gives everybody in it more of a chance of winning it if City are not there for a season. So there is an incentive to keep them out as well, because one, you're in it, and secondly, I think they'll be back to being one of the best teams in the world next year with what they'll spend in the summer. So very, very important. But yeah, you guys are on an absolute crazy winning streak, as you say, sit for 38 points. And, I know there's sometimes mileage in sacking a manager, but it also shows sometimes there's mileage in giving them some more time, because I remember the amount of Newcastle fans I saw online saying, I think Eddie Howe's come to the end of the road. Now he's on the greatest win streak, I think, in your club's history. At least in post-World War II history, which is crazy. So, yeah, fair play to him. Brandon, you needed a win tonight. You got the win tonight. What did you make of it?
Job done, Tel. We needed the win. This was, we finally capitalised on Liverpool dropping points at the 5th time of asking. 4 points behind them gives us a slim opportunity. I thought individuals stood out really well today. Declan Rice was very good. Lewis Skelly, exceptional. Gabriel as well, standout performer. Trossard was very good as well today. But
good question, Brandon.
When you look at the bigger picture, right, I'm going to say well done for tonight, Arsenal, for finally capitalising. Please go and get me a fucking striker. Yeah, I cannot keep watching Arsenal game after game after game create chance after chance after chance after chance and not bury them. I'm getting fed up with this now. We could have had 5 or 6 tonight. Let's be real. Spurs are shite. Yeah, there's a reason why they're in 13th place. There's a reason why they've only took 5 points in their last 27. They're crap. Their goalkeeper was trying to give us goals. He was trying to give us the ball in their box. Like, I need Arsenal to start capitalising now and doing a proper, just go and buy a number 9. Again, I'm watching our players, right? And you noticed it before, Tel, because I told you to watch out for it in the Brighton game. But for me, the reason why our wingers in particular get themselves to the byline and stop and slow down is because they know if they put that ball in the box, there's nobody there. There's a number of occasions again today where I'm looking at Sterling, I'm saying, just quicken it up, mate, put the ball in the box. But then he'll put the ball in the box and Havertz isn't making the near post run. Havertz is on the edge of the D. He's not He's not got that natural instinct to be in the right place at the right time. Arsenal need a striker.
Do you know what's
We've
funny?
got 15 days to go and do it. Go and fucking do it. No excuses.
Mate, I hear you 100%. I take my German Shepherd out for walks over these fields. Now, about a month ago was the first time he'd ever seen a sheep. And the body shape he made and what he tried to do was just thousands of years of... He knew how to herd those sheep. Man was trying to herd sheep, right? I had to chase him and grab him because he obviously can get a shot doing that with the farmers. But he had an instinct. He knew exactly what to do without being told. None of your attackers have that predatory number 9 instinct. And I think for a while I've said you just need someone who scores goals. And I think you could add that in. But I was watching it tonight. Ali McCoy was talking about it. You got the ball to the byline and it's very static in the middle. No one is making that near post dart run. And these are chances. These are opportunities that are going begging. So, yeah, I agree. I think if you had Vlahovic in your team tonight, just to name a striker, I think you win 4-5-1. Genuinely think you win 4 or 5-1. I really, really do. Trimless, would you agree?
To be honest with you, Tel, I think even if you could just put just any natural number 9 in our team, they will do better with some of them chances because they're just natural at it. You could put Chris Wood up front for Arsenal. That's probably not a good example because he's having a really good season with Nottingham Forest anyway. But Chris Wood up front for Arsenal, because he's a natural number 9 and he's going to take up them natural positions in the box, you'd see Arsenal convert a lot more of these chances and we'd actually win these games by 3, 4, 5 goals. So, silly little errors like what happened for the first goal today, where it happened on the back foot. Arsenal were complete control of the game. And how many times have we been in complete control of the game and then the opposition team's gone up the other end and scored? We see the same thing again against Man United in the FA Cup. We was in control of the game. You guys scored the first goal. So it's when Arsenal create them opportunities, they've got to start taking them because otherwise it will cost us in the long run.
Yeah. No, I understand that, bro. I really do. I'm going to jump to Trimless and Matt as well, but I'm going to go to some of these super chats as well. JB says, I thought someone sniped Pedro Porro when Trossard destroyed him. Give Gabriel the captain's armband forever. What a top defender. Trimless, what did you make of Trossard tonight overall? Because he had a really bad couple of months, but he looked back to his normal self tonight.
I wasn't too impressed. Like, there was the killing of Pedro and the Megs, and obviously the goal, but the keeper should have saved. To be honest, I didn't think he was amazing. I just thought it was just a bit. I still expect more from him. You know what I mean? Like, there's still a lot of times where he's giving the ball away sloppily. The concentration levels were there, but he was all right in it. But I'm not gonna.
His first touch was a lot better tonight. That's something I noticed. Obviously, I was watching the Wolves Newcastle game more intently, but like every time the ball got thrown over in his direction, like Trossard, it looked like he had a point to prove tonight, kind of thing. He knew that his levels were.
Yeah, no, he does. He needs to.
His first touch, though, for me. His first touch.
Left wing's been up for grabs, and he's not jumped on that. So
yeah.
Terry, I'll be honest. Like, it's not. I'm not really moved the needle for me.
I hear that. This here from ZDT, who says Arsenal accumulated 173 points over the invincible season and the following, and in the last 2 combined seasons. Those 2 seasons there, 23 and 24, they got the same points. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Points are an indicator of how good you are, but winning the title is
a trophy called number of points. Yes, they hand that at the end of the season, by the way.
Yeah, I would take the win, but we need at least 2 attacking signings. We cannot finish our chances. I hear you. I listen, I think every Arsenal fan is right to call that out. Tell Deji to cheer up. And always wins a trophy in his second season, mate. Manager of the year again, pending. And fair weather fans can do one too. Spurs fans crying now over a corner. I remember when you celebrated the robbery win against Liverpool last season. Is it Ange for Spurs or the board and owners? Seems like whoever is the manager doesn't make a difference. It's very true.
No, their owners. Levy's so dusty. Levy is he's just a rich Mike Ashley. Let's be honest. With a hell of a stadium, but they don't have him. That's Spurs' biggest problem. The ambition from the top is not there. It's not hungry for footballing success.
He's a money man, isn't it? He's a businessman. You get? He's not a football man. He's a money man, bro. He's
And
trapping.
look at
innit?
the difference.
He's-
Look at the difference since we got the takeover. It's not just about the money. It's about like we want to be the best at Newcastle. I don't think
Yeah.
Spurs do.
Yeah, as long as he's making profit, he's chilling. That's what I'm saying. He's just cleaning his money at the
Yeah.
stadium, innit? He's chilling, man.
100%. And I've said it before as well. If you're not going to give if you're not going to give a manager like Ange the players he needs to make that system then don't have it. So I think Ange is a problem, but not because he's problematic per se. They're not giving him the tools to make his style succeed. It's an issue. You know, there's two type of carpenters that you hire when you're building the house. There's ones that are brilliant with the rough wood, building the joist, helping to build the frame for the roof, etc., etc. And then you need someone who's a brilliant finisher, someone who puts the finishing touches to your staircase or your sort of skirting boards and make things look nice. Some people can do both. Some can only do one or the other. And I look at Big Ange, and I think he's more of the finisher, someone who needs something. He can work with beautiful tools to make beautiful furniture. I'm not too sure he's good when it's rough and ready on top of a windy roof. And you've got to have horses for the right person for the job. Deji acting like us winning against our biggest rivals isn't something to be happy about. I will say, Deji's gone now. I will say that I don't like this notion of, well, you lost your last game, therefore you can't celebrate winning the next. The only time I would ever do that is if you're in a title race and you lose the third to last game and it puts you mathematically out of the title race. Winning the next one's like a damp squib. It's a nothing game. What's the word they use? A dead rubber. If it's not, but tonight isn't. They've closed the gap to 4 points. It's that Arsenal fans should be happy with the win.